fighting. You're not fighting, right, bro?
Are you?
No. A lot of people.
Not on this one.
Not on this one?
Not on this fight. No.
All right.
So he's got some live boxing action under Escalante Promotions. He's started his own promotion company, which kudos to you for doing that, man. I know it takes a lot of hard work. You got Border Wars.
Yes.
This Saturday it is going down. If you're into boxing, you want to go see some really, really cool boxing action. It's all going down this Saturday at the Socorro Entertainment Center. The main card on this, or the main fight, the main event, excuse me, is A.B. Han versus Bernardo Huereca. Right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Huereca.
Who else you got on this? Who else you got on this card, man?
I got Jennifer Han. You know, she's really tough. I got Citrus Chibas, Timothy Mick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, Timothy, he's got over 300 fights as an amateur.
Wow.
And I remember when I was an amateur, I would still see him fight as an amateur. It's like, and after I turned pro, I said, "Well, when are you gonna go pro, man?"
Yeah.
You know, I guess he had plans on going to the Olympics. I don't know what was his plan, you know, but I mean, that's a lot of fights, man. I was born with 43 fights. I was already like, that's it, man. I'm done with this.
Wow.
And, you know, I gotta get some money. You know, go pro.
Go pro.
Yeah.
So when you go, I remember you telling us the last time, anyone can go pro, right?
Yes.
So I could go down to where do I go sign up?
Border Wars, man.
I want to go sign up. Do I have to fight anyone?
Yeah, you got to prove yourself, dude.
I just want to say I'm pro, man. I don't want to fight anyone, though, dude.
We'll bring you a guy from La Cantina.
Cantina to fight you.
Yeah, you know what? And you had it scheduled. A lot of people are wondering, well, did this fight go on the last time? No, it was postponed due to some weather issues that you guys had out there.
Yes.
What about tickets? Did they buy tickets?
Yeah, those tickets are valid. The ones, if you already have tickets, those tickets are, they're going to be valid for these fights.
For the date, the past date.
Yes.
If you have tickets available, I mean, if you had tickets for that fight, they are still available. They are still valid for this fight, what you're saying.
Because they got A.B. Han, he's there on the picture. So if I don't see A.B. there, no, you can't come in.
So these are all local fighters, some really, really good fighters that are going to be doing well. And you know what, man? Sometimes a lot of times these are the best fights because they have a lot to prove.
Of course, man, yeah.
And they want to go out there and, you know, they really want to throw. It's not a lot of dancing around. It's a lot of fighting.
They want to prove that they got it.
Yeah.
And, you know, they want to shine out there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I remember one time I went to one of my buddies, Lonnie. He did an amateur MMA event, and man, I was like, man, that was entertaining because these young guys that are just trying to prove themselves, they're beating the living out of each other.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with boxing. I've seen a couple of these fights where it's just like, boom, they want to throw down.
Yeah. And that's like really, that's one of the reasons why when I started coming up, and you know, I was really out there to prove myself. And one time I came out on TV, you know, due to the main event, somebody out.
Yeah.
And here I come, like, I'm just warming up. They're like, well, going in, they give you a certain time.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, you up, Tony? I'm like, no, I'm waiting for. Yeah, you're gonna be on TV. Like, oh, really, man? I'm gonna be on TV.
Nice.
All right.
Is that more pressure on you?
It was more pressure, but I was like, you know, that was my first fight on TV. That's when Oscar saw me, and that's when he was interested in signing me.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh, he wanted to sign me. Like, really? I couldn't even believe it, man. It's like,
wow.
Okay. You know, I was really there just to fight.
Do you still keep in contact with Oscar?
No, but like they wanted to sign me to more fights.
Yeah.
But I'm doing the same thing that he's doing. I'm promoting. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna pass on that.
Wow. You know, that's what I was getting to. Are you gonna be fighting again, man? A lot of people want to know.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be fighting again?
Most definitely, man. I'm looking at December.
Wow, already?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I noticed you got a little cut. You got a little cut on your nose. I know that's either one or two things, man.
Training or for the wife.
Fighting or your wife got mad at you.
No, it's my daughter, man.
Really?
My little one, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were sparring.
My 10-month-old. She's always grabbing me. And
do you still get in there and you still spar a lot with a lot of these guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, last time I did 8 rounds, I was helping these kids. Well, I say these kids, man, but they're growing. I mean, they're 18, 19, and because I remember I used to spar when they were 15. Now they've grown and they
now when you're now clear something up to me, because I mean, when you're a sparring partner, you're in there with mask and everything, right? You're not in there just
like headgear. No,
you're not. Yeah, you're in there with headgear and. You're
wearing headgear and you're wearing 16-ounce gloves, which are a little bit bigger. But they can hurt you. I mean,
what's the difference with the gloves for our listeners that don't know about the glove?
When you're fighting, they're 8 ounce.
So that way you feel more of the knuckle.
Oh yeah.
You feel more of the knuckle on you.
Punches be popping, man.
Yeah.
And when you're sparring, they're 16 ounce. So you're a little bit more protected.
A little bit more cushioned.
But still, But still,
Show me his hand right here.
I know.
but still, they still hurt you, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, because when you were scheduled to do that last fight, Javi went out there and he got knocked out by some girl.
Yeah.
She was mad that, hey, what do you mean?
I got knocked out.
No, I'm kidding.
yeah. I mean, before each fight, like depending on the like, if I go 10 rounds, 12
Yeah.
rounds, I do 130 rounds, before the fight.
Wow.
So I mean, you're real.
And you don't worry about getting cut or you don't worry about getting hurt during the...
Well, that's why you use the mask. But
Yeah.
it happens a lot of times.
Because I can only imagine you guys have your bodies in great shape. We're just talking about your conditioning and how long it takes you to train and whatnot. And these guys here, they're all locals. What's cool is that they all got something to prove.
Yeah.
So the fregazos are gonna be there, bro.
Yeah.
The blows are gonna be there.
Yeah.
And it's all going down this Saturday. Talking about some live boxing action. Border Wars brought to you by Escalante Promotions over at the Socorro Entertainment Center. You're also gonna have live music, right? Dancers,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
Fans, we're gonna have a Reliquia.
Yeah.
The band Reliquia, the live dancers, and Bash the Band.
Nice. And what time do gates open up at?
Gates open at 3. And they can just go and enjoy the bands, the live dancers while the fights start. Because fights start at 7.
The fight started at 7.
At 7, but we open doors at 3. So from 3 to 7, you can go and enjoy all these events that we're having. All these little the dancers and the music.
You're saying that you're gonna probably be boxing in December, right? Do you go back? One of those boxers that go back to your tapes and look everything over, like what I could have done better? Or I know Giant go back to his tapes and his high school football years.
No. No, I'm not that kind.
No,
I'm not that.
you don't
kind,
go back?
man. No, because but because I already know the things that I'm doing wrong. Yeah.
This guy's a jerk. Sorry, Cody.
I got the gloves in the car, man. You need no gloves?
He always makes fun of me because we always talk about football. And he's like, because I used to play football in high school. And he's like, hey, do you go back and look at your tapes and you wonder?
You wonder what could have done better?
So, and you know what? And for everyone asking, well, I mean, how much is general admission? Tickets are only $10.
$10, man. Yeah.
Is it first come first serve or are they
Yeah,
seated?
first come first serve.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And your ringside's $25, man. That is
$25.
dope.
yeah.
And if you've ever sat ringside at a fight, it's very entertaining. It's cool.
It is, man.
And sometimes you get sweat on you.
That's the cool part about it.
Yeah.
Man. You get to hear the
The guantazo.
punches and you hear them like, oh man.
Yeah.
And that's what I told one time. Who was it? I think it was my brother-in-law. I told him like, man, you gotta go to one of my fights because I'm gonna make sure that you hear the punch, man. And it was like he wasn't even sitting ringside, but he was at the Don Haskins.
Yeah.
And he was sitting out there, and like I didn't even remember that he was there, man. But after the fight, he says like, hey Tony, I heard the punches, man. Just like you told me. I told you, man.
You know what? I sat ringside at one of your fights too, at the Don Haskins too, man. That was a great fight, man. It was a good fight. And yeah, you can hear him, bro. And see, and you know what, man? I'm looking at you right now. You're talking to me. Estamos cotorreando. But when I see you in the ring,
it's a whole different face.
Yeah, it's a totally like focus.
Yeah,
it's tunnel. What we call tunnel vision.
Yeah,
you're just looking at what you got to do, and you're looking at just your opponent. You don't see it. Do you hear anything when you're in the ring?
No.
Just besides your wife.
It depends on the fight. Yeah. I can hear him. Levanta las manos. Okay, that's my wife. No, but it depends on the fight. If the fight's very hard, I don't hear anything. If the fight's like okay, I can hear people like, hey, payaso.
Yeah.
Like, people get into it, man.
Do you like when they're cheering for or against you? Do you hear that? Does that come into play?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He does, man.
Does that affect you as a boxer?
It does.
It does, really?
It does. And when they hit you, when your opponent hits you and they boo, like boo.
Yeah.
Like it's at least for me, like I get mad.
You want to throw down?
I don't know, man. What? And it does affect you at one point.
So guys, go on out there this Saturday. It's all going down. Live boxing brought to you by Escalante Promotions. Border Wars this Saturday, October 5th. You heard the man. He said gates open up at 3 o'clock. They're going to have live entertainment. The fights start at 7 p.m. And general admission is only $10. They can buy their tickets again where?
At Socorro Entertainment Center, Escalante Boxing Gym, or you can call at 915-313-1944. And at Soluna Hotel.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. You also got a lot of your sponsors on here too. So really, really cool, man. And if you want more information, you could log on to www.escalantepromotions.com. Tony, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
We'll see you out there on Saturday, man. Gotta go check that out.
Yeah.
Me and Javi gonna get in the ring, bro. We're gonna have a one rounder, dude.
A one rounder?
Yeah, one rounder.
that's it.
But it's because Javi likes to fight with no clothes, dude.
Oh, man.
This guy
That's
comes
what I
out.
was told, bro.
This
I'm
guy-
dirty box,
this
dude.
guy-
We don't have
This
the
guy gets
mud.
down in his calzones, takes off his gloves.
Vámonos, right?
There's no mud there, man.
No,
I saw,
Yeah.
no mud.
I saw Javi handle some guy one time, but he bit him to death. He bit him.
Mike Tyson
Hasta
style.
mordidas. No, you know what, man? All jokes aside, congratulations, and we look forward to also seeing you. You
Thank
got to
you.
come back and visit us when you're going to get in the ring again.
Yeah, Tony.
Yes.
And if you need a sparring partner, Leslie's down.
Yeah, Leslie's down.
You know what?
He's
Actually,
always down.
Leslie wants to fight Jennifer Hahn, right? That's what.
That's what
that's-
you were
that's-
saying, huh, Les?
Damn.
Leslie's tough.
You're ready. Leslie's ready, man.
No,
She's
Leslie.
ready.
You know,
She's got
Leslie.
the eyebrow. She picks it up.
Leslie actually knows more about boxing than all me and Javi combined.
For sure.
She's really into boxing hardcore. So you know what though, like you're gonna have some really good fighters out there. Go out there, support this. This is local stuff, guys. These guys got a lot to prove and a lot of fighting in their blood for this weekend. So it's going down again this Saturday. Border Wars live boxing action, the Socorro Entertainment Center. If you need more information, you could give us a call at 541-1043. Tony, thank you so much,
Yes,
man.
thank you. Just last thing, I want to thank everybody for their support, and I want to thank all those sponsors that helped me come through with this, which is John Mimbella Contractors is one of my main sponsors. He's been my sponsor for forever, man, since I was barely starting up, and he's been with me since then. And now as a promoter, he's still helping me out. So thank you, Mr. Mimbella from Mimbella Contractors, and I want to thank Budweiser. I want to thank Celebrity Barbershop. I want to thank El Luchador, Tequeria and Bar, man. Just thank you for your support. El Paso Iron and Metal, Wing Daddies, El Lunchbox. Thank you. I mean, all these guys have been with me since I was a fighter myself. Yeah. And thank you for your support.
Is that Wings Are Us?
Wings Are Us. There you go.
Yeah.
Wings Are Us. Yeah. I think you added a sponsor to you, dude.
You just added one?
Did they? No. Somebody just put them in there.
Yeah. Someone just threw it in there by accident.
What happened?
Yeah,
Who's
Wings Are
that?
Us. and Luchador. Yeah, much love, man. And much love to you, Tony. Congratulations on all your success, bro. And we look forward to seeing you fight again. You got to come visit us. You got to promise.
Thank you. I will.
When you're gonna fight, you got to come promise, bro. You're gonna come see us and talk about your fight.
It's gonna happen. Yes.
All right, bro, and throw in some ringside tickets. Anyways, thank you, Tony, and much love to you. And good luck. Go out there and support Border Wars this Saturday, guys. The Socorro Entertainment Complex. Oh man, right now let's keep things moving. Some capital cities, safe and sound. The time right now is 8:42.
42.
Yeah.